So Morale on the far side, 2 receivers right. Page right next to Webb here. Shotgun formation. Webb, low snap, hands it off to Page. Page running outside to the left. Flag down on the play. He'll gain a few, but most likely a holding call. And already flag down. Not even 2 minutes of football played.
So let's see where this came from. It's holding.
And will be against Sand Springs.
So they'll replay first down.
So that'll move him back all the way to Sand Springs' 42-yard line. So first down and 20 here. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Shotgun snap, hands it off to Page. Page trying to run around to the left. Same play as last time. Tahlequah was ready for that.
They just brought precision from the backside there. Just didn't honor anything. You know, what'll happen there is if they keep pursuing like that, we'll move back around or reverse back around. Or misdirection will come back this way. They just didn't expect anything on the backside.
Blevins and Rutledge here on the near side. Second down and 19, only a gain of 1 on that play. Webb back in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff, has a wide open Blevins on the 40, going to the 35, 30, tackle down.
That's big time right there. Good job. Just a nice pitch and catch. Blevins gets involved early. That's one of my keys to the game is get your 2 big play receivers going. I love the balanced attack that Sandites has shown over the last 4 games. Keep doing that.
Here we go. Sandites now in the pistol formation. 2 receivers on the far side. Morale on the near. Shotgun, snaps, hands it off to Page. Page runs on the left side. In between his tackle and guard, shakes off a few more tackles. And a powerful run, 7 yards.
We got a flag from the backside here. This will be an interesting call.
Once again, Kenneth Page for the Sandites.
Wow.
Let's see, referee.
Thought I saw what he was trying to tell him.
Face mask.
Number 5, Braden Northington. Number 11,
face mask penalty.
Several other tackles.
Make that an automatic first down for the Sandites inside the red zone.
Face mask penalty against the Tigers. Moves the ball down inside the 20. 17-yard.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
So that'll be the 4th first down of the drive. They're finding something what they like up the middle.
Shotgun for Webb. Webb hands it off to Page. Page doing a little bit of dancing there. Crosses the 15-yard line, tackled at the 14. Correction, 13. And Sand Springs having some good momentum.
Great job up front. Tank Smith right there did a great job pushing his man all the way back 6, 7 yards. Like what we're seeing up the middle. You got Mason Harris and Markham Sims, and then Tyler Tank Smith right there. Your center and guard combos. They're getting it done right now.
So 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the left. Snap. Late kind of handoff to Page, but he's going to be caught up. Tahlequah defenders are there to tackle him in the backfield. That'll be a loss.
He'll lose a couple right there, but I didn't see where the tackle, the defender came through.
Make that a long 3rd down and 9. 8 minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Ball on the 16-yard line. Already a test here for Sand Springs. Not going to see a heavy package tonight. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near. Shotgun formation, Page to the right of Webb. Webb drops back, does a little bit of step, trying to get set up. Breaks out of a tackle, trying to scramble now. He's going to hold the ball. Stiff arm, get tackled down to the 15-yard line, so it won't be a loss. A gain of about 1, but 4th down and 8. Daniels has been able to kick somewhat well field goals, not a lot this season, but he was struggling with extra points. Let's see what Coach Link does here. What is he going to dial up on a 4th and 8? 7:20 left to go. Clock rolling here in the first quarter at Doc Wadley Stadium. Shotgun formation for Webb. Snap. Drops back, does his steps, looks, has a wide open Rutledge. Bobbled, incomplete. That was getting close to the defender there in the corner on the play. No turnover on downs.
Incomplete pass right there. Turnover on downs. that, man, it's a nice drive. Four first downs, 10-play drive, 11-play drive.
There was a great touch on that ball. Tight spiral, the right amount of speed on the throw, but just the accuracy wasn't there on it.
The Tahlequah defender came over the top and just got a hand on it. I mean, that's all it takes sometimes right there. I think, was that Brody? I think Brody thought, man, I have this, and then this hand just comes in right before he makes the catch. So Tahlequah takes over.
Tigers out, starting on the 15-yard line, 1st and 10, flag down, most likely a false start penalty. And it is. That'll move it back 5 yards. They're going to start their drive now on the 10-yard line, 1st and 15, 7:03 left to go in the first quarter. I have a feeling Waylon Jeffers going to get some revenge here. Two receivers on the far side, another wide receiver in motion for Tahlequah. Moves back. Fumble on the play. Fumble. Sandite defenders jumping on the ball, waiting for the call here. And they're going to say they got it.
That a boy.
Quick turnover, ball goes right back to Sand Springs. Great plays made. That was a break we needed there, Chris.
Who fell on that? Was that Waylon?
I thought that was Cash.
It was Cash. It was Cash Lucas. Great job, Cash.
1st and goal for Sand Springs. In football, Lady football doesn't give you a lot of chances for redemption, but she's being merciful right now.
Let's take it.
So 6:58 left to go here in the first quarter. Ball on the 9-yard line. Sand Springs down, a touchdown. So shotgun formation, Morale on the near side.
Heavy dose of Kenneth Page I see coming.
A bit of a pistol. Going to hand it off to Page. Page picked up 1 yard.
So Josh Munoz, their inside linebacker, basically just had a run blitz called right there, just shot the gap. Great job, making that play. Just got to see where he's coming from and find a way to avoid that.
So 2nd down and goal, ball on the 9-yard line. Clock ticking now as we're at the 6:30 mark here in the first quarter. Back to the shotgun, Page to the left of Webb. Webb snaps. He's going to keep it himself. Quarterback draw. And Tahlequah ready for that play. Webb will pick up 3. Ball will be on the 6-yard line, 3rd down and goal. Think about drawing up maybe a read option here.
I would like to see him just drop the ball over here in the flat, maybe to Rutledge or Blevins. See what happens. Got both of them over here on the right side.
Awesome, maybe even a screen.
Yeah, that's a good call too.
Back to the shotgun, Blevins and Rutledge here on the near side. Flag down. That'll be a false start. On Sand Springs, move back 5 yards, so the 3rd down and goal will now be on the 11-yard line. 5:46 left to go in the first quarter.
It'll be the 3rd penalty against Sand Springs here.
I do not want to be them next week with all the running they're going to have to do. So Blevins and Rutledge there on the 10 hash mark. Shotgun still. Webb dropping back, trying to find something. That's going to be way too far out. Pass incomplete. 4th down and goal. Got to be thinking about kicking a field goal here. Ball on the 11-yard line.
I don't see Daniels coming. Oh, here he comes now.
So clock stops at 5:17. Trot out Daniels for his 2nd field goal of the season. 1 for 1. It'll be a 26-yard field goal for him. Has some great range inside the 30. Snap, hold, kick is up. Some air underneath.
No good.
No good.
Right.
So 2 trips in the red zone. No scores here for Sand Springs. Not able to take advantage of that fumble from Tahlequah. So we'll start off at the 11-yard line.
So after the missed field goal,
correction, 20-yard line.
Sand
back out. 2 receivers on the far side. Younger, the junior quarterback.
Got a guy just coming in here.
Northington in motion. He's moving to the right of the tackle.
Tiger first and 10, 20-yard line.
Tahlequah start off 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line, still in the first quarter. They're up 7-0. Shotgun has a wide open man. Tackle made. Race stop with the catch. He'll gain 8. Make that 2nd down and 2. Ball now on the 28-yard line.
Gain of about 8 on the play. Making the stop, Cooper Kelly for Sand Springs. 2nd down now and 2 for Tahlequah.
3 receivers there on the far side. Younger seeing if he could get any Sandite defender to jump off sides. On his lineman a new play. Snap. He's going to hand it off to his running back. Moves around to the left side. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Handoff to Northington.
Looks like you had,
Or correction, sorry, Josh Munoz.
That'll be a bank for Cherokee County. 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
Waylon Jeffers and Drake Fain on that tackle.
Ball placed at the 33-yard line. Tiger
So 1st and 10, ball on the 33-yard line here for Tahlequah. In the shotgun formation, Munoz in the backfield right next to Younger. Adjusting the play for his lineman. Hands off to Munoz, trying to run up the middle.
Great play by Dallas. Elephants right there.
Josh Munoz once again on the carry.
Folds down underneath, makes the tackle.
Gain of 2, 2nd down.
Making the stop for the
8.
Sandites, number 24, Dallas Elephants.
Ball on the 36-yard line, or 35-yard line. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 here on the left. Shotgun. Younger getting the play call from his coaches. Goes up to the lineman again. Back in the shotgun on the 30-yard line. Drops back, rolls out to his right. Play action has plenty of time. There's a wide open man tackled. Pass complete to Beckett Robinson. Now they are in Sandite territory.
Inside Sand Springs territory.
Ball on the 40, on the Sandite 43. Chris, Sand Springs struggling to get pressure, but back.
Yep. They rolled him out, and they rolled the quarterback out right there, and just he had a lot of space over there just to take his time. Tahlequah in Sand Springs territory now.
So 2 receivers on the near side. Younger snaps, hands it off to Munoz. Munoz moving out to the right. Will be pushed out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Gatling gun and Drake Fain right there helping him usher him out of bounds.
Clock rolling.
Got about 8 yards there.
2:45 left to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and 3, ball on the 36-yard line. Tahlequah up 7-0. After an impressive hook and ladder, had a blunder with a fumble, but no damage done. Snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out to his right, has a receiver open. Tackle made, but Northington with the catch. Past the 30-yard line, will be good for 1st and 10 Tigers.
Little rollout pass, had a guy out in the flat, just dumped it off to him. Tahlequah showing some versatility here.
Creativity here with the play calling as well. Giving Sand Springs a lot of different looks. 2 receivers on the near side.
They've had 2 passing 1st downs in this drive.
2:21 left to go here in the first quarter as the clock continues to roll down. Hand off to Munoz. Munoz cutting back to his left and cut back to his right, breaking multiple tackles, refuses to go down. So finally at the 15-yard line.
5 or 6 missed tackles there. Sand Springs needs to wrap up, wrap off. Another 1st down for Tahlequah.
They'll be at the 15-yard line now inside the Sand Springs red zone for the first time today.
Need a big stop here, Asa. don't know who's going to step up, but someone needs to step up here. Big stop.
Younger was barking orders. Hands off to Munoz.
Spread
Munoz
it out.
running
Good
to the
job.
left tackle. Finally
Come on.
tackled for loss. Gatlin Gunn there, tackling the ankles, and that'll work.
Dallas was there, had a little bit of contain, just the running back just slipped out of his grasp.
So second down and 10, or second down and 8. Ball now on the 13-yard line.
13-yard line. Second down and 8.
2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Pistol formation here for Tahlequah. Do you think with Younger's style of going up, talking to his offensive lineman, we're going to see a trick play out of that?
I don't. I just think he's letting them know what the call is from the sideline.
Snap, handoff, run up the middle, close to the first down marker.
So they're using that. I mean, that was Darren Spar there, Tahlequah. I mean, they kind of have a 2 running back attack.
So third down and 4 here. Ball on the 9. That's what helped them beat Putnam City West last week. Was that dual threat quarterback, or those dual
They
quarterbacks.
finally got their running game on track last week and really helped them. Sand Springs need to buckle down here on their own 9.
So empty backfield here for Younger. Lone man has wide receiver in motion, fakes the handoff, trying to throw, has a wide open man. Northington for the touchdown. Northington in the end zone, not a Sandite defender within a 5-yard radius. A wide receiver in motion for those Sandite defenders bite. Tahlequah now up 13.
Those seam routes this year have just been a thorn in Sand Springs' side. You got to keep your eyes on that seam route, on the tight end or whoever's going to run down the hash.
Snap, extra point kick up. That'll be good. Tigers up 14-0. Chris, I hope we're not getting a repeat on the stroke.
So that was a 10-play drive, 5 first downs for Tahlequah. They're up 14-0 right now. So just Sand Springs needs to settle down, get in a groove, get in a rhythm here, find a way to put some points on. They've been to the red zone twice. It's not like they just, totally not had opportunities here. So
watching Tahlequah, I'd say they are good and they've deserved these 14 points that they've made for themselves. However, this isn't a quick and athletic team like Muskogee we saw last week.
Like 2 long drives or outside. Well, they had a 1-play drive, and then they had a 10-play drive there. But yeah, there's not that big explosive plays that at this time last week they were down 27-0. So.
Very true. So 59 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Tahlequah kicks off, squib kick, near down the middle, caught by Morale. Morale moving out to the middle of the field, running to his left, had his lane open, breaks 1 tackle, but Tahlequah will tackle him near the 34-yard line. $50 left to go here for Sand Springs, down 14-0 in the first quarter. Sand Springs has plenty of talent, or wealth of talent here. You have Rutledge, Blevins, you have Page, you have Morale. Just need to execute.
Yep.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. Shotgun. Fakes the, handoff to Page. Page cut to his right. He'll get to the 39-yard line. Gain of 5, make it 2nd down and 5 here for Sand Springs.
Kenneth does a great job of patience. He just lets things set up. Lets his lineman set the hole, and I love how his vision. He just is a very, very patient running back.
2nd down and 4, ball on the 40. 22 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Snap, Webb fakes the handoff, looking for a wide open Blevins. He's got it. Crosses the 35-yard line inside Tiger territory. Talk about seam routes.
Yep, right there it is.
Sand Springs giving them a taste of their own medicine.
Yep.
Ball on the 31-yard line. Chain gang moving. Clock stopped at, clock now running. 8 seconds left to go. Sand Springs will have time for one more play. Shotgun, 3 receivers left. Puts Page in motion, throws it to him in the flat. Page caught it, moving down to the 30, find a gap. 15, 10, 5, touchdown,
No
Sand
flags.
Springs.
Right there, they let that set up really, really nicely. Man, when he puts on the jets, I mean, he just flies.
Some great acceleration off of Kenneth Page. So right as the quarter ended, Sand Springs able to get on the board. Daniels out here for the extra point. Was struggling last week against Muskogee. Fumbled snap. Rutledge rolling out to his left, fakes it to his right.
Throw it.
He
got
throws it, has a man wide open. McCoy drops the point, drops the catch. Rutledge has a little bit of an arm.
Yeah, he did a great job extending the play, too.
From where McCoy was in the corner of the end zone, what was that, close to 40 yards?
Yes.
Oh, that
sure
that
Ollie
hurts.
is just killing himself right now. Dropped the 2-point conversion.
So looks like these extra point woes will continue for Sand Springs. You do not want that in what appears to be a close ball game.
So
right.
that was a 10-play, 77-yard drive, and man, just a great drive there.
Sand Springs answers back. Desperately down 14-0, now 14-6 as we start the second quarter. What did you like from that drive, Chris?
Just the balance. I'm a balance fan. Just that, hey, we're going to run it here. Page did some great things up the middle. Hey, Blevins got involved right there, and then we're going to throw it out on the flat and let Page, show that he can catch and run. Just great balance.
Webb showing a lot more confidence than he did last week against Muskogee.
Absolutely.
Has his head up, playing confidently. Daniels out to kick ball on the 40-yard line here as we start the second quarter. Sand Springs down 14-6. Daniels runs out. He'll kick it. Nice kick. Nearing the sideline. There'll be a man to catch that by the 10-yard line. Tahlequah receiver moves it past, avoids a couple tackles. Tackle down by Daniels. Make that number 4 on the season.
There you go.
Good return for Tahlequah. Will give him some great field position. As they'll start on the 39-yard line. 11:53 left to go here in the second quarter. Tahlequah scored on their last drive. How many plays was it?
10.
10-play drive. Tahlequah able to score.
Both Sand Springs and Tahlequah have had each had a 10-play drive.
It's a little bit odd. I wanted to make sure I heard that correctly. Here we go. Snap. Sandites not able to get the pressure. Quarterback keeper scramble. He has plenty of room here across the 45-40. Brought down by R.J. Smittick.
Good open field tackle. You just don't want to see it with a 30 or 40-yard gain there.
Brody Younger showing a little bit of speed as he'll cross into Sandite territory now on the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers. So 2 receivers on the near side, 2 receivers left. Shotgun formation. Munoz in the backfield next to Younger. Younger snaps option, pitches it off to Munoz. Munoz tackled, brought down out of bounds by Drake Fain, Mr. Straight Stud.
Yes.
At the 26-yard line, so a gain of 9 makes that 2nd down and 1. Clock stopped at 11:09 here, still top of the second quarter. 2 receivers left and 2 receivers right. Younger giving the play to his lineman. He's going to hand off to Munoz. Munoz going to the right, past his guard. Met by some Sandite defenders, but that'll be enough for a 1st down Tigers. Ball now on the 23-yard line. Both teams not really having a problem with their run game tonight so far, Chris.
No, they're getting, you know, basically what they want on the ground.
3 receivers left on the far side, 1 on the near. Spar in the backfield now, replacing Munoz. Shotgun to the left. Little handoff to Spar. Spar, kind of more of a power back. Bulldozes Fain, but Fain holds on for the tackle. Gain of 5, make it 2nd down and 5 here. Ball on the 17-yard line, 10:22 here, still in the second quarter.
Sand Springs needs to buckle down right here, force a field goal, get them off the field, 2nd and 6.
Spar next to Younger. Younger snaps. Hands it off to Spar. Spar tackled down at the 15. Gain of 2 makes it 3rd down and 3.
So you got Cash Lucas in there. Just these guys are just trying to keep him from running up the middle.
40 in the second quarter. Clock still going. Spar in the backfield. Younger had to run right towards the sideline to get the play call. And a timeout. Looks to be some confusion on the Tahlequah end. So 3rd down and 3. What would be helpful for Sand Springs to dial up?
A run blitz here. I think they're going to run. So just try to find a gap, get through, make a play in the backfield, and then see what Tahlequah does. I don't know if this will be 4-down territory for them or not. I don't know what kind of kicker they have.
Couldn't find a lot on Bodie Jimerson.
No.
So we'll have to see. 3rd down and 3. You know, Chris, at this point in the game, I was hoping Sand Springs would have a 2-touchdown lead.
That'd be nice.
But it looks like we're calling another nail biter.
We're not used to it.
So clock stopped at 9:21 left to go in the second quarter. Fain, Gatlin, Smittick, I would say, are the defenders that have stood out so far, making a lot of these open field tackles.
So this will be the 7th play of the drive that started on Tahlequah's own 39 after that nice return.
Almost getting close to the 40-yard line. So Tahlequah inside the red zone, 2nd time today.
They have a power set here.
2 men in motion.
Here's your
tackled out of bounds.
It's going to be close to a 1st down. I don't know if they're going to give it to him or not.
So Wildcat formation. Run to the right.
4th down.
So that's going to be 4th and inches here. Ball on the 13-yard line. This could be a big stop here for Sand Springs. Spar, the running back. He's to the right of Younger. 2 receivers on the far side. 1 on the near. Telling the play to his line. Gets back in the shotgun. Snap, hands it off to Spar. Spar. Oh, that's close to the line. We'll see the Tahlequah Tigers line trying to push Spar forward, but Sand Springs is there to answer. But it seems where the referees are going to give it to him. You're right.
Looks like they're marking it on the 11.
So Tahlequah will get the 1st down. 1st and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Clock going. We're now into 8:59 here in the second quarter. Sand Springs has not been able to stop this Tigers defense unless a fumble has been involved, or this Tigers offense. So shotgun, 2 receivers right, wide receiver in motion.
Misdirection
Robinson,
here.
You're right. Pass incomplete. Kind of bobbled, shot out of the hands of Eli Gibson.
They're going to say that pass was. They're going to say that was a completion and a fumble. And then Tahlequah just picked it up and scored. That was really awkward. Now the white hat is talking here.
I was about to say I can't agree with that call, Chris. Even though we are the Sand Springs radio team, I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. So, gonna have. Looks like the head referee's gonna go talk to Coach Klink. And what is? Every week it's something, Chris. Every week
pretty
it's something.
Crazy play right there. I guess is
there any way we can get a replay on that?
You play till the whistle. We're up here. I'm not going to hear a whistle with these headphones on. That was an awkward. You had called it. There was a really weird, awkward play there.
The way,
just bobbled it through his hands. I don't think he ever had control of it.
Not from my perspective, he didn't. Well, Tahlequah now up 20-6 with 8:35 left to go on a strange score. Extra point kick is up. Good. Now up 21.
How about that? He was turning. When the ball hit him in the hands, he was turning to – it just didn't look like he ever had control. And then the ball came out, hit the ground, and
flagged out on the field. You just hope it's not on Sand Springs.
Oh.
Maybe a sideline warning.
So he's ref's talking to somebody on our sideline.
Touchdown stands already. Well, I think the way to come back in this one is hand it off to Page. Let him do what he does best.
Wow. 21-6. Still a whole bunch of football left, fans.
Oh, and we know a 15-point deficit.
No,
not the end of the world. You're allowed to be frustrated at home. You're allowed to throw down your sweet tea on the living room floor, but we still have plenty of football left to go here. Tahlequah up 21-6, 8:35 left to go. Almost halfway through the second quarter. Taking a long time to get this kickoff set up.
I think the refs are over there calming somebody. I don't know what's going on over there. They had a little conference on the sidelines.
Rutledge and Schlehuber, the deep men, to return. Tahlequah will be kicking off at the 40-yard line. Kick. High squib.
Bring it all
Morale will be running, trying to move across to the middle of the field. Tackle down on the 29-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Sand Springs. This offense can score. Score quickly, can take their time. They can go either way. What would you like to see from Sand Springs coming out?
Just a nice, just a solid drive here. Maintain your composure. Now you've had some things go against you. A really weird call there. Don't let it impact you to the point where you're going to draw flags and lose your cool. Just stay to your game plan right here.
Shotgun Webb, handing off to Page, cut near the guard, moving, trying to run through the defender. Gain of 3, make that 2nd down and 7. Ball now on the 32-yard line.
I see you keep coming right there.
That way when you do pass, you catch them off guard?
Well, I just think you work that middle a little bit.
2 receivers on the near side. Page to the left of Webb. Webb snaps. He'll hand it off to Page. Page running through the middle, getting close to a 1st down, trying to get as many yards as he can.
Just like that. I think you just keep pounding the middle.
Side.
For a little bit here, 3rd and 2.
Page to the left of Webb. So 3rd down and 2. Ball on the 37-yard line.
There we go.
Fake the handoff. Blevins open on the near side. Runs past the 40. Pushed out of bounds. 1st and 10, Sand Springs. Nice play call.
Yeah.
Levin's being open in the flat.
There's that balanced attack. Looks like he may try to run it again. We're going to flip it out to the flat here, get the first down.
2 receivers on the far side. Page to the right of Webb, still in the shotgun. Fakes the handoff to Page, has Blevins open in the flat, runs around, gets past the defender, pushed, and he'll cross into Tahlequah territory, pushed out right at the 45-yard line.
Brody Rutledge does a phenomenal job out there on the edge with his block. I mean, he's the one that springs that, makes it happen. These 2 receivers are something special. And they do a great job together.
Wonder if there's any Talladega Nights references to what they do, a little bit of shake and bake.
Yeah.
All right, 1st and 10, Sand Springs, ball on the 44. Snap, fakes the handoff. Webb will keep it himself, dives down, trying to elude a sack. It'll be a loss of 2.
I had a miscommunication there. I don't know what Webb was doing. He decided to keep it, but it didn't look smooth, did it?
No. So 2nd down and 12, 6:56 left to go in the second quarter, almost halfway. 2 receivers left. Webb in the shotgun, Page to his right. Low snap, bobbled, grabs it, picks it up, and he's going to be met immediately by that Tahlequah defense. Almost all 11 of them were over there on top of Webb.
He did a good job just of protecting the ball there. I don't know how the ball hit the turf, but he picked it up and then, just swarmed by Tahlequah. But, at that point, man, just save the ball, take it, get to the ground and live to play another down.
So 3rd down and 21, ball back in Sandite territory on the 47-yard line, 6:15 left to go. Webb back in the shotgun, drops back, gets in his set, throws to Rutledge. Rutledge catches it at the 40.
Great throw and catch. Man, picked up a lot of that yardage. Still not a first down. It's going to be 4th and 3 probably. 4th and 4.
That'll be 4th down and 5. So ball back on the 39-yard line here for Sand Springs. 3 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Low snap again. Webb rolling out to his right. Kind of gets a block from Page. Trying to scramble. Throws it. High up. Schlehuber diving to grab it, but he won't. Pass incomplete, and another turnover on downs for Sand Springs.
A lot of backside pressure coming right there. Easton just didn't have a chance to settle in and deliver the ball. I mean, he's running for his life there. So there's going to be a turnover on downs.
Clock stopped at 5:37.
Seven-play drive. Just didn't end well right there. So Tahlequah takes over.
1st and 10, ball on the 39-yard line for Tahlequah. Some great field position again. They had 4 receivers left. Now receiver in motion, empty backfield. Younger throws it, has a man open on the 40. Smittick grabs him to drag him out of bounds. Gatling gun also there on the assist. Second down, ball on the 44-yard line. Gain of 5, make it 2nd down and 5. Three receivers left on the far side. Spar in the backfield. Younger getting the play organized. Four down front for Sand Springs. Hands off to Spar. Spar running to the right. Sand Springs looking to tackle. He'll cross into Sand Springs territory. 1st and 10, Tahlequah.
Got to shut that down right there. Just didn't have a lot of good backside pursuit right there defensively. Looks like we had it bottled up on the front end. Just need some guys coming behind.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 49. Clock is ticking now. 5:15 left to go in the second quarter. 3 receivers left on the far side. Younger was set. Now getting the offensive call. Spar in the backfield.
Taking their time. These 2 quarters have went really fast.
Another wide receiver in motion. Sand Springs does not like to see it. Hands it off to Spar, but finally, fumble on the play. Sand Springs saying they have it. Waiting on the call. Referee confirms it.
It's like Cash Lucas came up with it. Is that his second fumble recovery of the game?
I think so.
I think so.
And just like that, Sand Springs getting a big break. 2 fumbles in one game, in one half so far, with 4:47 left to go. So they're going to start off inside Tiger territory on the 49.
Be good to get a score here right before half. 4:47 left.
And they get the ball back at halftime, going into the third quarter. You could tie things up, no problem.
Ball straight up on the 50. No, I guess 49.
Trips right, 1 receiver left. Page in the backfield, Webb in the shotgun. No, McCoy in the backfield. Throws it to him.
Hey,
Looks like a trick play. Low throw, McCoy, but it's caught complete. Rutledge gets the block. Moving left, running 15, 10, 5. Fighting it, dives. Touchdown, Sand Springs!
What a play. Kyle Morale out there. He's the one that sprung that at midfield. Phenomenal job. Again, these receivers all work so well together. A halfback pass. Ali. Way to go, baby. That's going to be a 61-yard. Actually, it's going to be a 49-yard, excuse me.
You want a hook and ladder? Well, we'll give you a halfback pass.
Halfback pass, baby.
So Sand Springs now only down 9. Score 21-12. Extra point kick up. Daniels. And this time he's got it. Score now 21-13. Quick score, but that leaves a lot of time left for Tahlequah.
A little trickery there. I like it. Pulled out of Sand Springs, pulls out a little trick play. That's good stuff. And then we just do a great job downfield blocking. Wasn't easy. And we're just not walking in there. So,
you know, McCoy's going to be posting that one on his Instagram.
That's big time.
We're almost going to give him the name Mr. Big Time if he keeps making plays like that.
So that was Rutledge, wasn't it?
Yep. That's just showing that athleticism he
I was too busy looking at who else was going to help him because he had to come back to get the ball. It was underthrown. It was underthrown. He came back, made the great reception, fought his way through about 2 or 3 defenders, and then Kyle Morale just comes over, lays a really, really nice block. No holding, no penalties. Man, Sand Springs back in this game.
He was fighting harder to get that touchdown than the Kaiser family does to get some Andolinis.
Exactly. Hey,
and let me tell you, when they walk into Andolinis,
you better watch your fingers around that table. So we're going to get them gnawed off.
So Sand Springs off to kick at the 40-yard line. Now the coaching staff can breathe a little bit. Squib up Daniels. They'll be near the 30.
Oh, my goodness.
On a tackle.
Kyle Morale has decided, hey, that is a missile. That's a flying missile right there.
And it was clean. That was the best part about it.
Kept his head out of the mix. Laid a lick right there, Sandites. Wow.
4:30 left to go here in the second quarter. Ball on the 31-yard line.
You might want to think about fair catching that one next time.
2 receivers on the far side, 2 receivers on the near side.
What a spark.
Munoz in the backfield with Younger. Getting the play call from the sideline. Snap, keeps himself, rolls out to the left, throws, pass incomplete.
Pick it up and go. Might as well. That's about as complete as the other pass. Look, go.
Oh man. And I hope you don't get a penalty in sportsmanlike conduct.
Look at the sidelines. I'm telling you, there's like that is exactly what happened down here.
I don't disagree, Chris. I don't disagree. But sometimes you got to try and take the high road, right?
You're right. I know. We're such homers.
So 4:26 left to go in the second quarter. Second down and 10.
So I will label that as an incomplete pass.
Touchdown question mark? Keegan Gilman was the one to scoop that.
Yeah.
Tried to get himself a touchdown.
You can see the Sandite, the whole sideline, and the fans in the stands. Boy, they felt the same way we did up here. That's what happened down here.
And a fumble.
Get on it, big man.
Younger jumping on that one. So that'll make it third down and long. Jeffers was the defender who almost grabbed it.
I'm like, get on it. Be a hero.
3rd down and 17. Clock ticking. Tahlequah on the 24-yard line. Sand Springs gets the stop here. They got another chance to score and tie it up before half. 3:54 left to go. Clock still winding down. Younger trying to get the call out. Snaps the ball off in time. Flag down.
Flag. I think he left her. I think the receiver left her. Hey, just maintain your composure here, Sand Springs. I think he got him rattled a little bit. That momentum monster jumped on that Sand Springs sideline.
Make it 3rd down and 22.
So we've got a different package coming in here.
Riley Kohlmeyer coming in. We don't normally talk about him a lot.
No, not at all. It's good to see him.
And referee's blowing a whistle. Don't know if a timeout has been called. I guess they were disputing about where to spot the ball correctly. So 3rd down and 22. Ball on the 18-yard line. 3:43 left to go in the second quarter. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the left. They'll hand it off. Munoz trying to see if they could catch Sand Springs off guard, and it won't work. Gatlin gun.
Waylon Jeffers.
No, that was Cash Lucas on the tackle. Cash Lucas and Waylon Jeffers both tackling Munoz. A very conservative call from Tahlequah.
Yep. Well, they're down on their own end here now, and they feel, I mean, hey, you're backed against your own, backs against the wall. 4th down.
4th down and 19, ball on the 22-yard line. Tahlequah is going to punt it, but they are going to let the clock wind down. 3:05 left to go. Snap, punt. Nice punt, plenty of air underneath it. Hard for Schley here to return it.
Let it go.
We'll just let it bounce. And that'll go past the Sand Springs 35 all the way down to the 34. So 2:54 left to go. 3 timeouts with an explosive offense that Sand Springs has. 2:54 is plenty of time to score, Chris.
Yep. This will be a good way to end it here. Just a nice, healthy drive.
Here we go. The Sandite offense coming back out. 2 receivers on the near side. Page in the backfield to the left of Webb. Shotgun formation, snaps, fakes the handoff to Page, gets Blevins open in the flat, running out, tackled out of bounds, crosses the 40-yard line.
I got to give Easton Webb some great credit right there, man. That's just a quick release right there and led him perfectly. Got it out to Blevins. I mean, you can't throw it any better than that.
Nice tight spiral, 2nd down and 1. Ball on the 48-yard line. Webb in the shotgun. Low snap. Keeps it himself. Rolls out to the right. Throws it low. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Rutledge.
He had a little pressure coming up the middle.
Well, in the snap being bobbled, almost fumbled.
That doesn't help you. That's going to be an incomplete pass. 3rd and 1.
But I like the composure we're seeing from Webb with all these low snaps tonight.
Yeah. Mason Harris. I'm just going under center here. We're going to do a sneak.
Quarterback sneak.
My favorite play in football.
Surges forward. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock will be winding, though, considering it's a run play.
All right.
1st down and 10 rule. Not a shock. The chain gang needs to move, though. So 1st and 10.
Clock's running.
Sand Springs 44-yard line. 2:30 left to go in the second quarter. Webb back in the shotgun. He keeps it himself. Runs out to the left. Makes a move. Dives. Crosses the 50-yard line. Ball came out fumble, but Webb stayed on top of it.
Great read. Outside of losing the ball there right at the end. Great read. You keep doing that and keep them on their toes all night. Just basically a zone read, and he kept. So you just read the defensive end here, whatever he tells you what to do.
Ball on the 47-yard line of the Tigers. Snaps, hands it off to Page. Page finds a gap, big gap, sprints forward, gets it 25-20. He is gone. Tahlequah, we'll see ya.
You're not catching him. So the zone read before that set that play up, and they just came back, same formation. Webb reads it and lets it go. Touchdown, Sandites.
Great job, makes it 21-19. You have to go for the two-point conversion, and they will, getting that tricky formation we saw in that Bixby game for 2 points. Rutledge with Daniels. Two receivers right. Rutledge in the shotgun formation. Can throw. Snaps. Throws it. Tries to screen. That's not going to work, though, to Blevins. Two-point conversion. No good. 21-19 ball game. 1:51 left to go. And Sand Springs showing that grit. That's what makes this program special. Doesn't matter what score they are down by, they will always find a way to fight back.
They will. So that'll be Page's second touchdown of the game. One by air, one by land. So
what a special man this season he has been. And we have seen fewer penalties this first half than we've seen previous, which is good. It's an improvement. Not perfect yet, but we'll take the progress. 21-19 left to go in the second quarter. 1:51 here at Doc Wadley Stadium. You know, Chris, we're going to have to do some history later on. Try to figure out Doc Wadley's story.
I looked him up. I couldn't figure it out. I think it's just a beneficiary. I mean, somebody that maybe donated, or I don't know. I mean, even in their media guide.
Daniels high, low kick. Oh,
Fumble.
Could be an onside recover.
Fumble.
Sand Springs running, sprinting, trying to grab it. And I think the Tigers fell on it. It bounced back towards Sand Springs.
Hard bounce back, and you basically, the old saying, you outkicked your coverage. The coverage guys were all downfield and had to, hit the brakes and turn back around. And Tahlequah, who was facing the right direction, I mean, they're running that direction anyway. They fall on the fumble.
It had the same feel as Sean Payton. Remember the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Saints went for that.
Yeah.
That had that kind of feel. That came out of nowhere.
Yep.
So 1:47 left to go. Tahlequah recovered the onside kick, almost lost it on the 49-yard line. Once again, some great field position for him.
Tahlequah's got great field position all night long. That's
low
motion.
Snap. Younger rolls out to the right, throws it, has the receiver open, tackle down inside the sidelines. Nice tackle made.
They moved on the far side. But like you said, that's Cooper Kelly on the tackle. Great job. Just open field tackle by yourself out there on an island. Good job, Cooper.
So clock down 1:25. Younger throws
it
again. This time his receiver gets out of bounds.
That's R.J. Smittick doing the same thing. They like this flat route, this out route here. So get ready. You're probably going to see it again.
Tahlequah in hurry-up mode. 1:21. They have 2 timeouts left to go as they lead 21-19. Sand Springs does get the ball back in the third quarter, though.
Hold them here, take the momentum in the half, get the ball after half.
Spar in the backfield next to Younger, who's to his right now. Younger rolls out to his right, a little bit of a play-action pass. Drake Fain almost got the sack.
Come on, Drake.
But the pressure will push him out of bounds. They're going to lose 2 yards on the play. Second down and 12. Oh, that would have been great.
Cheering for you up here, Drake. Come on.
Second down and 12. Ball on the 42-yard line. 1:15 remains in the second quarter. 2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Still shotgun. Spar will be the H-back. Younger getting the play call, telling his line. Back in the shotgun, drops back. Has plenty of time. Some pressure though. Sand Springs.
Sack.
Fumble.
Fumble.
Ball picked up by Spar.
Spar picks it up.
Dangerous. But he'll be pushed. He'll be tackled out of bounds. So Sand Springs gets another negative run play. 1:02 left to go as Spar was tackled out of bounds. Got that fumble.
How about that? So that's a sack, fumble, strip.
Tahlequah really struggling to hold on to the ball tonight. Do you credit that more to Sand Springs tackling?
Well, that's going to be a strip sack right there.
Trips right. Three receivers on the near side, one on the left. Spar will be the H-back still. Younger gets back in the shotgun formation. 1:02 left to go, 3rd down and 13. Rolls out to his right on a play action.
Stay on your feet.
Some pressure there. Pass complete. It's going to be
tackle.
well short, though, the first down, as that was caught at the Sandite 37. Clock will be going. Coach Klink has a decision to make here. He can call the timeout.
Fourth and 7. Great series by the Sand Springs defense. They've done a great job here. Got lucky, the Tahlequah got lucky there on that fumble. Just picked it up, made something positive out of it. And we got 3 guys there. We just fall on that and stop the drive and get the ball.
If you like turnover football,
It's
this
happened.
is the game for you.
It's on the ground tonight.
So 4th down and 7, ball on the 37-yard line. 44 seconds left to go. We still don't have who called the timeout, but I believe that's going to be Sand Springs. So they should come out with 2 timeouts left to go. Nope, correction. That was Tahlequah that called the timeout. They're down to their last one. Both teams ready to go. Sandites looking poised.
4th and 7. Good defense right here.
One receiver on the near side, one on the
what
far.
you're
Drop
looking
back.
at.
It's going to be a pass. Shotgun. Pump fakes. Throws. Incomplete. Turnover on downs.
Good defense. I like that whole defensive series right there. Way to go, Sand Springs. So turnover on downs.
40 seconds left to go. Ball on the 36, and you have 3 timeouts. And with this Sand Springs offense, you can score here, Chris.
Yep, absolutely.
And that, talk about a momentum booster, going into the locker room at halftime with the lead. That'd be big.
40 seconds left.
Let's see what happens. 2 receivers on the near side, 2 on the far. Page to the left of Webb in the shotgun. Snaps, drops back, steps, does his counts. Looking, Blevins open over the 50-yard line, brought down at the 45 of Tahlequah. 1st and 10, Sand Springs. Clock will stop as the chains move. Sand Springs hurry up offense. Same formation. Chain gang almost set. Okay, now clock running, 32 seconds left to go. Webb snaps, drops back in the shotgun once again. Has time, no pressure. Throws it. Interesting pass, incomplete through the hands of Rutledge.
He double pumped it there. He didn't like what he saw right there off the bat and then kind of held on to it.
Rutledge walking with a little bit of a limp. Don't want to see that. So with that incompletion, the clock stops at 25 seconds left to go. Ball still on the Tahlequah 45-yard line. Sand Springs has those 3 timeouts. Glad that they do. Webb getting the call. Trips right on the far side, drops back. Webb looking, has time again, throws it. Nice deep ball, almost intercepted. Pass incomplete.
Left it a little bit underneath there. That's one of those balls I've talked about before on the broadcast. It's got to be out there where only Sand Springs is catching it or nobody. Can't leave that underneath.
So 3rd down and 10. 19 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Before you're thinking score, now maybe try to get close enough, let Daniels get some redemption possibly with a field goal.
Maybe just a first down here in the timeout.
Drops back, takes his steps. Webb looking, still adjusted.
Right in the middle.
Finds Blevins open, holds on at the 25-yard line.
12 seconds.
Coach Klink's going to call a timeout here. 12 seconds left to go.
Great ball, great catch.
You also got to credit the Forgotten Five for giving Webb all that time.
Absolutely.
I think I could have started to learn how to knit with all that time they were giving him. At least 4 to 5 seconds.
So we got 2 first downs there in that drive. I like it. We got 12 seconds left. Probably enough time for 2 plays here.
Would you guess we'll see another seam route, slant route?
Well, I don't know what's going on with Bobby here. We haven't been successful with field goals, so he's probably going to try to go for the end zone.
Still have 2 timeouts left.
I like the middle of the field right now. I mean, you can see these long completions are happening right here in the middle.
Blevins does a great job at getting open. So 2 receivers on the far side and 2 receivers on the near. Shotgun. Page to the left of Webb. Webb drops back. Shotgun looking. Has
Great
time.
protection.
Throws it. Pass incomplete. Almost intercepted.
We're lucky there. Sand Springs is very lucky.
Now 8 seconds. Got to be thinking field goal range here. Maybe. But like you said, Daniels really has been struggling with his field goals recently.
Maybe an out to get out of bounds, and then let's let him come in and try to kick it. Call the timeout, let him come in and try to kick it.
Ball on the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 10. 8 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. 2 receivers left, right. Webb dropping back steps.
Good protection here.
Shovel pass, throws it to Rutledge. That'll be incomplete. 3 seconds left to go. You can either Hail Mary here, and it looks like they will. I don't see Daniels putting the helmet on. Unless they call a timeout. Well, Daniels is getting talked to.
I think what you do here is a pick play, something, trying to get a receiver open.
All right, here we go. Last play of the second half.
Throw
Webb
it.
dropping back, avoids the pressure, has a jersey grabbed, and he'll be sacked, and that'll end the first half. So coming into halftime now, Tahlequah leads 21-19. If Sand Springs had a little bit more time, possibly could have taken the lead.
Yep. And the other thing I like, I know we only had 3 penalties in the half. So
we will happily take that any day of the week.
Only 3 penalties in the half. So we'll keep that average up. When we finish this game with 6 penalties, that's better than 15 in average that we're averaging.
Just like 6 chores are better than 15?
Yes.
All righty, well, we're going to take a quick break at halftime. When we come back, we'll go through the halftime show here on Sandite TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, now entering the field, the Orange Express. The Orange Express would like to thank our halftime sponsors, Mark Hudson State Farm Insurance and River Hut Nutrition, for their support of our band program. Tonight, the band is wearing their competition uniforms designed to represent their show entitled Rebel. This year's competition show features the music of Nirvana, Genestrium, 9 Inch Nails, Igor Stravinsky, and Metallica. The band, under the direction of Mr. Josh Allen, Liddell Spires, Brendan Baha, and Brady Hacker. The guard instructor is Emily Keaton-Fisher. drum majors, Sienna Wiggins, Carson Jefferson, and Margaret Guerrero. Is your band ready? Orange Express, the field is yours for performance.
And welcome back to Sandite TV here at the halftime show. Chris, I think we're going to have to start thinking about investing in pacemakers or something with the way these games have been going.
I hate it that defines our this team this year of coming from behind every time and working their way out of a hole. But it seems like that's what Sand Springs wants to do, likes to do. I know Bobby doesn't like it, but anyway, they fought their way back. They're 2-point difference here at halftime, and you got to be proud of that.
I mean, this Tahlequah team deserves all the respect that they've had so far. Was it almost over an 80-yard score, hook and ladder to begin the game, first play, and then they've had runs from Spar, from Munoz. Younger's doing a great job showing his athleticism, had a 30-yard scramble. I mean, this Tahlequah offense they're tough.
They've done what I thought they would do. Okay, they're Northington, and this offense has done what the playmakers have made plays. They've had an 81-yard drive outside of the big hook and ladder right off the bat. But then in the second quarter, Sand Springs really buckled down and played a lot better defense and forced a couple fumbles and another turnover on downs, and that's how they fought their way back into this game. Is defensively, they've done some things that have helped the offense, turn it into points.
What would you say has contributed to helping this first quarter defense turn into the second quarter defense? Because it's almost a night and day difference.
Well, you can't take away the shell shock of the first play of the game, that hook and ladder. But then they've just kind of settled in and just done a good job of wrapping up and tackling. But Tahlequah's put the ball on the turf twice, and I think Cash Lucas has picked both of them up. But just kind of fitting in, settling in a rhythm, and everybody taking care of their assignment, being assignment sound defensively.
And flipping the page, speaking of Kenneth Page offensively, he's done everything he's been asked to do tonight.
Yeah. It's funny, we talked to him this week, and he mentions that, hey, I'd like to get the ball, thrown to me a little bit more. And sure enough, they've thrown it to him a couple times, and he's taken advantage of that. And then he's shown he does have great breakaway speed. We saw it against Sapulpa, and then we didn't see it, very much after that. But man, when he gets in open field, he's just gonna turn on the jets and be gone.
Kenneth Page had how many yards was it on the flat in the pass to him, the touchdown?
Oh, man.
I think it was over 40.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like 42. It was a 7. That whole drive was 77 yards. So it was about a 45, 50-yarder.
Great job by Kenneth Page.
Because he took it in from the 31. So, but that was after it wasn't after a touchdown or a turnover. So, anyway, that ended up being a 77-yard drive.
And then Ollie McCoy, I guess he's been doing push-ups or something because he had enough arm strength to get that pass to Rutledge.
He did.
Even though it was short, little short.
I didn't notice that he was the running back in that formation, but then we're going to pitch it out to him, and we're going to let a halfback pass flow. And, man, he did a good job. I mean, he got it where, I think they caught Tahlequah on their heels a little bit, looking, didn't have their eyes on the right guys, and so Rutledge made a great play there.
Easton Webb coming out his second start in his career in district play. And how would you describe his game so far?
I think the thing that I saw in the first half was really with the zone read play with him. It's an option there to either keep it or give it. And just his ability to read what the defense is giving him. And then either, he made a couple really good reads where he kept it and made him pay. And then, the final touchdown that Kenneth scored, he read it perfectly, gave it, handed it off, and Page scores. So, anyway.
Last week against Muskogee, Webb ran for 16 yards, or had 16 attempts, -5 yards, and a touchdown run. You're seeing a bit of a different Webb here. He's still showing some of his legs and some of his mobility, but Coach Klink has been having him pass a lot more.
Yeah,
exactly. And I like it. And I like seeing Webb's arm.
Yep. He's had a few miscues here where he's overthrown. Left the ball over the top a couple times, but he did just enough there has found these receivers especially in the middle of the field and taken advantage of it and delivered great strikes. I mean, just right where they need to be. So,
and you got to contribute some of that to freshman woes, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's really the one thing. I mean, live game experience it's unduplicable. I mean, you can't get it. I mean, it's priceless at times. You can't get that anywhere else except out here in a game like this. So, and Easton hadn't had that on this level. But, man, he's done well. He's matured very, very well, and I like what I see so far.
You were talking about your keys to the game. Sand Springs needed to come out, get in a groove, get in their rhythm, be steady. They've done that. Going into the second half now, what do you think Sand Springs needs to do to take this game away? Jokingly,
I said early there when we started, we as we left before half that we just cut down the penalties, no flags that'll bring balls back, the plays back. So stay in that and then play aggressively, defensively like we have. Keep doing that. I mean, we've had a couple really, really nice defensive series, so just keep that up. and then keep getting the balls to your playmaker, whether that's Rutledge, Blevins, Page, and just keep finding a way to get it in the end zone.
Fun to call Dallas Ella Fritz and Waylon Jeffers' name a little bit more tonight. They've been stepping up in that second quarter. Just those adjustments they've made, getting back there and finally getting pressure.
Yep.
On Younger, it's nice to see.
Yep.
As the home team radio.
Yep. Well, and that's okay for us. But they found a way to get penetrate, get between the gaps and put pressure on Tahlequah, both on the edge and then up the middle. So I like that, and I think that's what has really resulted in just some great defensive pressure, great defensive series, like I was mentioning. I mean, forcing a fumble, forcing the 4 and out or the 3 and outs, and just great job up front and defensively.
All righty, well, we're going to take one more quick break, and when we come back, it'll be top of the third quarter, and Tahlequah will be kicking off. Stay with us.
In the second period, as time ran out in the first period, Sand Springs scored a 31-yard pass to Kenneth Page from quarterback Easton Webb. 31-yard pass. Point after was no good. Tigers still on top, 14-6. In the second period, Tigers scored first at the 8:35 mark. 11-yard touchdown by the Tiger number 13, Caleb Matlock, on a fumble recovery. The point after was good by Ronnie Jefferson. Tigers up 21-6. Sand Springs scored at the 4:32 mark in the second period on a 49-yard pass play from number 23, number 23, Allie McCoy, throwing to number 13. That's Caden Kimball. Score Tigers 21. Point after was good by the kicker, number 19, Jonathan Daniels. Tigers up 21-13 now. With 1:51 to go, Sand Springs scored on a 46-yard run by Kenneth Page. Point after was a pass to number 5, Jacob Blevins, no good. Tigers on top, 21-19.
And welcome back to Sandite TV here as halftime comes close to an end. 18 seconds left to go. Both teams getting back to their sidelines. Sand Springs will start things off here in the third quarter. Chris, what would you dial up?
Well, I mean, just take the ball down the field here. Keep possession of the ball. Obviously, no fumbles, no turnovers, no anything. And get the momentum right back here. Then you're in this ball game big time. I mean, you're 2 points away, but then you take that momentum over, and here we go. So I had to pull the weather app up again. It's 61 degrees out there.
Oh, folks, I apologize. I know you count on me week in and week out to give you that weather update. We initially started in the low 70s. Now we're at a nice, cool 61.
Yeah, I like it, man. Hey, that's offensive line weather. So no wind. I mean, I guess slight northeast wind. Man, what a great night outside.
Shouldn't affect the pass play too much.
No.
All righty, third quarter about to start off here at Doc Wadley Stadium. Tahlequah set to quick kick from the 40-yard line. Schlehuber, the deep man, to receive. Deep kick, Rutledge grabs it. He's running back, runs around, crosses the 10-yard line, jukes back, trying to make a few men miss. Tackle down at the 14-yard line, so a little inconvenient field position, long drive, but Sand Springs can work.
Well, that was a heck of a kick, and did you see him? He had to receive it like a long pass play over his shoulder and everything. It was like, wait a second. So
the athleticism of Brody Rutledge.
Good job by Tahlequah, and just the way that they decided to kick that one.
So 11:52 here, the start of the third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Sandites. Ball on the 14-yard line. One receiver on the near side, two on the far. Looks almost a bit of a pistol formation. They're going to hand it off to Page. Page finds a gap, slips through, crosses the 20, down at the 21-yard line. Gain of 7, make that 2nd down and 3. Great run by Kenneth Page, setting the tone here in the second half. Snap, handed off to Page. Page again finding a gap. This offensive line group giving him some room to run.
Hey, I noticed something, and I probably should have mentioned it earlier. Do you see who's out here running tight end on our side? Number 11. Merrick Matheson.
Yeah. Quarterback can do a bit of everything for your team. Team player handed off to Page.
Nice block right there, Merrick.
Page just sprinting up the middle, gets to the 30, gain of 4. Make it 2nd down and 6. I mean, Merrick's no small quarterback at 6'2", 225.
No
small man by any means. So now down into the 10:59 mark here in the second quarter. Shotgun, 2 receivers on the near side, handed off to Page. Page running through the middle of the gap.
Merrick Matheson's driving that guy. I like it. I like this new tight end that we have. Let's throw it to him.
3rd down and 3, ball on the 33-yard line. You do not want to punt. You're down 2. 10:38, clock running. Webb getting the call.
Heavy dose of Kenneth Page here.
2 receivers on the near side. Matheson in motion. Never thought I'd say that at the beginning of the year. Set to block. 1 receiver on the near side. Snaps. Fakes the handoff to Page. Throws it. Blevins stumbling. Crosses the 40. 1st down. Sand Springs.
Great job to keep his feet right there. The ball was a little bit behind him, but he kept his feet, made the play, made the catch, and then got the 1st down.
So 1st and 10, Sand Springs. They're on their own 41-yard line now. 10-12 left to go. Clock running. Still plenty of time. Down by 2. 1st and 10. Shotgun. Hands it off to Page. Page running to the right, slipping multiple defenders.
Riley Kester just hops up off of a nice pancake right there. I see you, big man.
Gain of 2, 2nd down and 8 as the ball's on the 43-yard line. Morrell on the near side. Trips right. Snap, throws it. Rutledge has it, gets a block, crosses the 50-yard line, down, tackled near the 43-yard line. We're now in Tiger territory. 1st and 10, Sand Springs again.
So Blevins is out there blocking, and Merrick's out there. Matheson's out there blocking. That's a nice play.
1st and 10, ball on the 44. Snap. Throws it. Again, Rutledge, low throw, holds on to it.
Riley's out here doing work again.
Gain of 1. Second down and 9 as the ball's on the 43-yard line. 9:06 left to go. 3 minutes of offense so far here, all from Sand Springs. 2 receivers on the near side. Matheson in at that tight end spot to block. 1 receiver on the far. Snap, handed off to Page. Page looking to find a gap almost at the 40. Be brought down right near at the 41.
See, 3rd down and 5.
Clock at 8:38. Still going. And another big 3rd down for Sand Springs. Rutledge and Blevins to the left. Webb in the shotgun on the 45-yard line. Page right next to him. Makes the handoff, rolls out to his left, trying to find a wide open man. Throws it, almost caught by Rutledge. Pass incomplete. Flag down on the field, though. Most likely a holding penalty.
What was the call? I saw him pointing towards Tahlequah.
Looked like that was a roughing the passer penalty. I believe so.
It was. I'll take it.
Okay, well, Sand Springs. Nice little break.
1st down on the
26. So 1st and 10, ball on the 26-yard line. 15-yard roughing the passer penalty. That'll be an automatic 1st and 10 here for Sand Springs. 8:14 left to go in the 2nd quarter. 2 receivers on the near side. Webb back in the shotgun. Page to his left. Snaps. Fakes the handoff to Page. Throws it. Trying to get Blevins. Pass deflected. Nearly intercepted. Flag down. Looks like some pass interference possibly.
Wow. We haven't seen this all season.
Penalties going Sand Springs' way.
Exactly.
Normally it's the different story.
I mean, no, I'm sitting up here and I'm a homer. I don't know if I saw pass interference on that.
Me either, Chris. Me either.
There was 3 defenders right there. Decline it. Oh, they're going to wave it off.
So wave the penalty off. 2nd down and 10. 8:09 left to go in the 2nd quarter. Sand Springs on the 26-yard line. Webb getting the call from the sideline. Matheson in the tight end spot. 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Formation we see time and time again here for Sand Springs. Page to the right. Wide receiver motion, that's Blevins. Blevins now shifting towards the right on the right side. Snap. Oh, Webb has plenty of time. Throws it right across. Incomplete. That was to Morale. Throw was low and behind him. Makes it 3rd down and 10 with the clock stopped at 8:03.
It's almost like they went away from Kenneth Page. I'd keep feeding him a little bit. Sorry.
So long 3rd down and 10 here for Sand Springs. Rutledge and Blevins, both on the left.
This will be the 14th play of the drive.
Snap. They're going to hand it off to Page. Page breaks a tackle, shifts to his right, moves, has multiple defenders pushing him forward as he gets tackled down right near the 1st down marker. Looks like the referees are signaling that he's short. So let's quarterback sneak it, Chris Kaiser style.
Hey,
a little bit of cheese on it,
Did
too.
I not mention, hand the ball off to Page?
So 4th down and inches.
And I just said that. Hey, let's go back to Page.
Here we go, getting under center. Webb, snap. Looks like he'll get the surge forward he needs. 1st and 10, Sand Springs. Hold on, but the Chris Kaiser special. always gets the job done with that quarterback sneak.
Well, just gives your love to the offensive line right there. Hey, we count on you. We trust you.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 14, 7:20.
Be the 15th play of the drive.
Quarter. 15, wow.
Stay with Page.
Page to the right of Webb. 2 receivers on the left. Shotgun, snaps, good snaps, hands it off to Page. Page jukes to the right. Tackled right at the shoelaces, brought down. If he could have gotten that cut cleanly, he's gone. Second down and 8 as the ball's on the 12-yard line. Sand Springs still down by 2. That hasn't changed. Snap, handed off to Page. Page finding an opening, runs left, pushing, bringing defenders with him right at the 3-yard line. 1st and goal, Sand Springs.
Do you believe me? Kenneth Page.
He's the answer.
I'm telling you. Sorry. Bobby's going to listen to this, and Coach Kazar's going to listen to this, and he's going to go, man, stop doing that. Coaches, I'm sorry, but from up here, I see it. Freaking run the ball.
1st and goal, Page to the left of Webb. High snap, hands it off, keeps it himself. Webb, touchdown. Webb. Gold Fever is back in the air.
Great read, just like we were talking about at half. Easton's done a great job reading the zone, deciding whether to give it or keep it. Big time drive right there. Wait a second. Let me get the 17 plays.
Woo.
86 yards.
Oh, baby.
Took it over with 11:54. I'm not a mathematician, so you need to figure out how many minutes that was.
Whoa. I didn't know math was a part of our job, Chris. That wasn't in the qualifications.
That's a big drive right there. So I ran out of room on my call sheet.
2-point conversion as Webb's under center, fakes the handoff, keeps it, dumps it, little jump pass, bobbled. Is it caught? Referees signal the 2-point conversion is good.
Matheson.
Sand Springs now up 27-21, 6:13 left to go.
Quarterback to quarterback. That a boy, big boy. I love it.
Oh, there's a flag down on the play, though.
It's got to be after the.
We're waiting on the call here.
Yeah, Sand Springs is acting like it's against them.
Yeah, this offense still out on the field. False start penalty on Sand Springs. So they'll move back
over on
5.
See, that's why I didn't see it. We're way over on the sideline. That flag, he just must have dropped it out of his pocket.
So Sand Springs will start on the 7-yard line, 2-point conversion again.
I like it. Give me a little bit more room to work. I can run a couple different routes with this.
Or you could hand it off to Kenneth Page.
Not right here. Now we're going to throw it. You got 7 yards. Now your guys can run some slants.
Look at number 5, folks at home. If we had those pens to circle the screen, I would tell you. Watch out. Jacob Levins, number 5. So shotgun formation, 2-point conversion, try again. Pistol, fakes the handoff, rolls out right. Webb has some time, has some room, throws it. Pass incomplete. You know who that was to?
Yeah, it was your man. Good job.
Levins.
And we're on fire here in the box.
Score 25-21, Sand Springs' first lead of the game.
First lead. Great drive. Like I said, 86 yards.
It's nice to say lead of the game.
That's right. We haven't been able to say that a lot, Asa.
We have.
In 4 games, 5 games now.
We have.
So
6:13 left to go.
That's exactly the answer that you wanted out of halftime. It's exactly what you wanted Sand Springs to do is come out here, control the ball, maintain the momentum, take it back to your sidelines. That's big time.
Sand Springs will kick off on the 40-yard line.
See how Tahlequah responds now.
Daniels out to kick. Does kick is high. Fair catch is waved, though. So Tahlequah will start at the 36.
My old boy right there learned his lesson from the last time he got that kick. I told you, I said, hey, I bet he's thinking about fair catching that next one, because Kyle Morale was right there to deliver the blow.
So Tahlequah will start their drive on the 37-yard line. Still very good field position for them. It's not been a problem tonight. Oh, moved it back to the 36. So trips right, one receiver on the far side. Spar, H-back, wide receiver in motion. Snap, looks to be an option. Hand out to Spar. Spar crossing the 40, tackled cleanly out of bounds.
Great job by Drake Fain right there, fighting across the face of the guy that was trying to block him.
So 2nd down and 5 here, ball on the 41-yard line. 6:07 left to go here in the third quarter. We are almost halfway through. Shotgun formation, Spear right next to Younger. Almost had an offsides jump. One receiver on the far side, one on the near. Shotgun, hands off to Spar. Spar just running up the middle. Both teams are just going to try to manhandle each other's defense. Gunn held on to Spear, got the tackle, but 1st and 10 Tigers, as they're on the 49-yard line, almost into Sand Springs territory. Same formation, one receiver on the left, one on the right. Five-yard line, snaps, throws it quickly, has a man open, tackle made. R.J. Smittick.
This is kind of what Tahlequah was doing in the first half, is they're just throwing those little out routes. We're giving them a, we got a big cushion over there.
Pass complete to Race Stop. Short though, 2nd down and 1. Ball on the Sand Springs 42. Clock winding down. 5:05 left to go here in the third quarter. Back in the shotgun, Younger snaps, hands it off to Spear. Spear met in the backfield, but he's going to plunge through and get the 1st down.
Kept his feet moving right there.
Spear, a tough, tough runner. So 1st and 10 Tigers, ball on the 39-yard line. Sand Springs up 25-21. 4:50 here in the third quarter. Two receivers right there on your near side. Always got to be a little bit worried when you see the running back having a neck collar, don't you? Rolls out to his right, Younger. Throws. Tackle made. Once again to stop. Continues to find himself open. It'll be a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6.
Jabe Slakehuber does a good job just covering and tackling right there. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the Sand Springs 35-yard line. Two receivers left, two receivers right. Spear still out. Not seeing a lot of Munoz tonight.
I wonder if he got nicked up. And they have just stayed with the Spar kid.
He's earning his reps, though. Snap, handed off to Spar. Spar running up the middle.
Strip it. Strip it.
Sandites are there. Tackle him right at the 35. Now they'll give him about a yard, so he'll get to the 34-yard line. Makes that 3rd down and 4.
3rd and a long 4. This be a good time for a stop.
Here we go.
We've seen with Tahlequah, it's a 4 down. This is 4 down territory from midfield on.
Clock near the 3:11 mark. Now 3:10. Still winding down.
So double tight ends here. Big power package coming. They're shifting
to the left. Snap. For the Wildcat, there's going to be a flag.
They didn't get set. That's going to be motion. You got to let them get. You got to be set for 1 second.
Cooper Kelly with a nice tackle, open field tackle on Beckett Robinson.
Yep.
So false start, moving back 5 yards.
Replay the down. .39.
So ball on 39. 3rd down and 10. Long 3rd down. 2 receivers right. Spears out. Or Spar. He's been deadly like a spear.
Yeah.
Younger doing what he does. Talking to his lineman. 2:25 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Snap, drops back, has lots of time. Throws it high, incomplete to Robinson. 4th down and 10. Clock will stop at 2:20. And looks like they'll go for it.
Good coverage on the back end. Cooper Kelly and Schlehuber and these guys did a great job there.
You know, we're starting to see some cracks here in this Tahlequah offense. With the pressure at Sand Springs. Younger not looking as sharp as he used to.
Need some pressure here.
2 receivers on the near side,
Hey,
1
let's
on
creep.
the left.
Let's creep. Let's bring this. Like to see Keegan Gilman get in this play.
4th down and 10. Snap.
Fane.
He's going to punt it.
Quick punt, or quick kicked it.
Oh, roll faster, and that'll be a touchback.
How about that?
Robinson was a tad bit faster. He could have downed it at the 1 or the 2 yard line. So 2:13 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Sand Springs gets the ball back, and they're up 25-21. A chance to make this a 2-score game.
So they forced a punt, which I didn't think Tahlequah would punt, but they did. So eat my words right there. That was a quick kick.
Sand Springs will start off on the 20-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Page to the left of Webb. Shotgun, snap. Hands it off to Page. Page trying to dance around, find an opening. Gains 2. Make that 2nd down and 8. Snap. Hand off to Page. Page finding a gap, moves, crosses the 30. Gets down to the 32. 1st and 10, Sand Springs. Uh-oh.
Oh, Riley's down, but it's a cramp. Stretched
He just
out,
got
baby.
up. He's walking.
They're going to bring him off the field here.
Uh-oh. Oh.
So you got Easton Pritchard coming in. Drink some water, big man. We need you back out here.
Ball on the 32, 1st and 10. Clock still winding down now at 1:09 here in the 3rd quarter. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Page to the right of Webb.
Oh,
bobbles the snap.
Good job.
Holds on to it. There has been some issues with these snaps tonight, Chris.
Yeah. You got to figure that out.
Ball on the 26. Make that 2nd down and 16 here. Shotgun fakes the handoff, throws it to Rutledge, though Rutledge not able to escape the Tahlequah defense.
Loses a couple. But maybe they're setting something up. Maybe they saw something right there that now they'll take advantage of.
And that'll most likely do it here to end the 3rd quarter. Clock down to 11, 10. Clock still winding down, and That's going to do it here as it goes to 3, 2, 1. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. Sand Springs up 25-21, able to take the lead. And Kenneth Page getting it done with the help of the Forgotten Five.
Yep, they're doing a really good job up front. That's why I'm wondering, you know, I hate to be calling out Mason as the center. What's cause of the low snaps and the issues with the snap? I mean, I don't feel like the nose. A lot of times that happens because the nose guards, you know, really, really quick, got a great first step, but I don't see that. So anyway,
3rd down and 19 for Sand Springs. Offense getting ready to come back out. Thinking maybe a little slip screen to Mr. Page.
I'd like it. I'd like it. Find something out here. I mean, the receivers have done such a great job of blocking. So
Tahlequah defense out. Sand Springs offense. 3 receivers left on the far side, 1 on the near. Page to the right of Webb. Shotgun, snaps, drops back, has some time, feels some pressure, throws it to Page. Page on the screen, makes 1 man miss, almost breaks 2 tackles, gets to the 35.
You called it. You said, how about a little slip screen? Well, there it was.
Well, Chris, I don't contribute to my hubris. It's a problem every day. 4th down and 7, ball on the 36-yard line. Don't see the punt unit out.
I bet they rugby punt it here.
Quick kick.
Yep.
Here we go. That looks more like a punt formation. Punt is up, a little bit low. It's going to drop down, though.
Stop it. Stop it.
And Sand Springs downs it. Number 10, Kyle Morale downs it at the 36-yard line. Tahlequah's 36, so they'll get the ball back. 11:16 left to go here. And a fresh 4th quarter that feels long. Needs to end.
So that was Sand Springs' first punt of the game.
I like the call. I think it's a good call.
Yeah.
Your defense has been playing phenomenal.
So keep that pace up here. Don't let them get back in a rhythm here. Know where number 11 is at all times. I think he's their most dangerous player.
Tigers out on offense. 1st and 10. Ball on the 36 here. Receiver in motion. Takes the handoff. Throws slant quick over the middle. Pass complete to Race Stop.
He's been their leading receiver. I don't think he's their most dangerous, but he seems to be the quarterback's favorite target in the last 4 games.
Gets to the Tahlequah 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. In the shotgun formation. Still can't believe there's no trickery with the way they run their offense. Thought there'd be a wildcat snap or something. Low snap, flag down. It's going to be a false start.
So now the Munoz kid is back. He wasn't injured. Maybe they, you know what? I think they do line him up in the H, in the slot a little bit, and maybe I missed that. I've been really just watching our guys on defense as much or more.
We'll keep it up, Chris.
I will.
So 10:35 left to go here in the first quarter. 1st and 15. Snap. Younger keeps it himself. Rolls out to the left. Has plenty of real estate. Sprinting. Pushed out of bounds. That'll be into Sand Springs territory. Close. A 14-yard run. 2nd down and 1. Mobile quarterbacks.
We haven't seen that much tonight, but
they're starting to come out here in the second half, or you're seeing these plays, these younger scrambles coming out. 2nd down and 1, ball on the 42-yard line. Clock stopped at 10:20. 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left. Pistol formation. Snap, rolls out. Has time Younger scrambling. He's just going to go and run for the first down. Gets to 35, slides.
Lots of our guys, man, we're just trying to Cody Kramer's down.
Uh-oh.
But we're trying to avoid the contact on the quarterback as he slides, and we're, careening off of one another.
Some great diction there, partner.
What?
Some great diction. Careening, that's
Yeah, I brought that one out, huh? You can use it. I'll let you have it. You can use it.
I think we should give credit. Betsy, I'm sure, is the one who.
She is. She's an English lit major. Yeah. She'll give me some 5 stars on that. I'll get a star on my little sheet.
First down and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. Clock continues. 2 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Back in the pistol formation again for Tahlequah. Clock now down to 9:56. Still going. Yeah, I saw some motion down there myself. That's going to be a false start. Could be the left tackle. I think that was Brock Mozcho. So 1st and 15 for Tahlequah. That'll put him back to the Sand Springs 39-yard line. Clock resumes now 9:41. Continuing to tick. Pistol, snap, hands it off.
Good job, Dallas.
Sandites ready for that run. Josh Munoz picks up 2. Make it 2nd down and 13. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ellifritz did a great job on this edge, just maintaining, forcing it back inside.
You can feel the loss of Dominic Ornelas tonight.
Absolutely.
You can feel that. 2 receivers left, pistol formation, 1 on the right. Shotgun snaps, throws, pass complete, tackled out of bounds.
Great hustle by Drake Fain right there. Delivered a great hit, forced him out of bounds.
Becca Robinson with the catch. 3rd down and 6, ball on the 31-yard line. Another big 3rd down here for Sand Springs. Trying to keep Tahlequah out of the red zone.
Maintain composure here. Contain the quarterback. Do not let him get out.
Two receivers right. And folks, for those of you back home, keep an eye on number 5. They're going to hand it off. Sandites ready for a run play.
No.
Flag down.
So they're gonna throw a late hit on Cash Lucas right there. I don't know. That's questionable.
Ooh.
I mean, we're all locked up right there, running out of bounds together.
Almost looks like they're pointing towards Tahlequah.
Really?
And is signaling 4th. We'll have to see.
Personal foul against Tahlequah.
Okay. Well, we'll take that. You were
We'll
starting to
take
get
it.
nervous.
I was. I already called it. Cash, I owe you one. I'll buy you a Butterfinger candy bar. So.
I'll say you could always take him to Sonic's. I know you have that the app.
Yes,
now,
I
half
do.
price.
I like that. Maybe I'll have to do that. Bring him his drink of choice from Sonic.
That's going to be a long 3rd down now for Tahlequah with that personal foul. Moves him back all the way to the Sandite 45-yard line. 3rd down and 20. You're going to have to try to get something as creative as a hook and ladder again to get this one.
I think they're punting. You lose the down on the personal foul.
So 4th down and 20. Punt formation, high punt. Kick is up. Plenty of air underneath. Probably be fair catch.
Bad
Oh, that'll take a Sandite bounce, though, as that goes towards the 30-yard line. Some of the best field position we've seen.
That's not what Tahlequah wanted to happen. We'll take it.
So 8:38 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Sandites up by 4, score 25-21. Chris, with the offense and the field position they have, they could milk the clock and get 6 to 7 minutes.
I like it. Hey, a little bit more of Kenneth Page. Dial it up. 8:38. Take over on their own 30.
Here we go. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near. Shotgun formation. Page to the left of Webb. Snaps, hands it off to Page. Page running to the right, trying to move outside the tackle. Tahlequah will get him behind the 30-yard line. Loss of about 1.
I don't know if we have a counter, any kind of counter drawn up, but I would run a counter.
Loss of 2, so 2nd down and 12. Ball on the 28-yard line.
So much backside pursuit, I would just counter it and come right back across the field.
Shotgun close to pistol formation, hands it off to Page. Page finding a gap, cuts across to the 35-yard line, getting close to the 40.
Got about 10 yards right there.
Smooth run by Kenneth Page.
3rd and 1, I like it. I like 2nd and 1 a lot better, but
2 receivers right, 1 on the left. Webb back in the shotgun, snaps. It's going to hand it off to Page. Page up the middle, cutting to the right, avoids a tackle, gets brought down past the 40 on the 38-yard line into Tahlequah territory. And the clock will continue to wind. Tahlequah 39-yard line.
I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. I was saying earlier, hey, it's time for some Kenneth Page. Heavy dose.
2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. Page in the backfield, hands it off to Page. Page moving around. Stutter stepping as always. Gets it to the 34-yard line. Gain of 6. Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5. 6:45 left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Clock's running. Take your time.
2 receivers left. 1 on the right. Page to the left of Webb. Snaps. Hands it off to Page. Page running to the right. Gets some great blocks getting past the 30.
It'll be close. I doubt they give him this 1st down.
Almost at the 29-yard line. Right on the 30. So 3rd down and 1. Just let that clock go.
Come back under center, or not.
Shotgun for Webb. Snaps. Hands it off to Page. Page moves around to the left. He's going to be brought down at the 22-yard line.
Good job up front, men. Great jump cut right there by Kenneth Page.
He has been the heart of this Sand Springs offense here in the second half.
2nd 1st down of this drive. Just taking their time running the ball.
Now down to 5:32 left to go. Clock running in the fourth quarter. Back in the shotgun. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near. Bobbled snap fumble. Webb's just going to fall on top of it. And he'll take the loss of a down. We're going to lose 4 on that, make it 2nd down and 14. Ball now on the 26-yard line. It's the plays like that, Chris. They're just kind of, you feel for the coaching staff.
Yep. Everything's going smooth. Everything looks good. And then all of a sudden we put the ball on the turf a little bit.
So trips left, 1 receiver on the near side. Page to the right of Webb. Just going to hand it off to Page. Page finding more gaps, stays on his feet, will not go down.
Still on his feet.
I think that run will be good for 1st and 10 Sand Springs. just short. So we're going to have a 3rd down and 1 again as Kenneth Page was brought down at the 13-yard line.
They just figured out that they found a soft spot in the middle of Tahlequah's defense.
3rd and 1, spread things out, hand off to Page. Page fumbles.
Hustle.
And I think Tahlequah got it. And they did.
Good job. Backside pursuit right there. Just wrapped an arm around. Knocked the ball out of Kenneth's hands right there. Tough way to end this drive.
Can't be mad at Page. We'll have to look back. I'm sure he's in the 30s for the amount of carries he's had.
Well, they risk it all right there. Tahlequah just brought it from the backside, and Kenneth probably didn't even expect, hey, I'm not going to get hit from behind here, and boom, they wrap around him and poke the ball out. And
so now everything comes down to the Sandite defense. Can they hold Tahlequah?
Well, so far I've liked what I've seen.
Down just by 4. 4:10 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
Contain the quarterback. That's the big key here.
Spar out.
Timeout. They did personnel issues.
Timeout Tahlequah. First one of the second half.
The coach is hacked off.
And another nail biter.
It's all right. I'm really, really confident.
Anything you trying to change coverage-wise on the defense here, Chris?
Just play head up here. They haven't shown, I mean, bring some pressure. If we can get to the quarterback in the first play or two here and get him a little bit rattled, I think the rest of it takes care of itself.
Becca Robinson has been a thorn here in the Sand Springs side all game with his speed and size.
He's a special player. He really is. It's been nice to see him.
Empty backfield here for Brody Younger. Two receivers
him.
left, 2 receivers right, a receiver
Contain
in
him.
motion.
Contain him.
Keeps
Good.
it himself.
Come on.
Almost sacked. Jeffers almost got it.
Come on, Waylon.
And he'll be brought down. Almost a late hit there on Younger. Could have had roughing the passer penalty. Sand Springs got to be careful. So gain of 3 there for Younger. 2nd down and 7. Ball on the 19-yard line.
3:45. Clock's ticking.
Race stop, the man on motion. 3:37 now. Clock still going. 3 receivers left there on the near side, 1 on the right. Spar in the backfield, gets pressured again. Younger can't avoid the sack. Sandite defense eating him up.
Dallas Ellifritz got his chance to play tonight. That's a big-time sack right here in this 4th quarter. Clock still ticking, 3:13.
He had a mantle to fill, and he just did it.
Way to go, Dallas. Keep it up right here, guys.
3rd down and 14. 3 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Ball on the 12-yard line here for Tahlequah.
Keep it up.
Clock winding down, 2:49 left to go here in the 4th quarter.
Timeout.
Tahlequah calls another timeout.
Timeout, Tigers.
Is that all of them?
They have one more. They have one more left. Well, you're right so far about trusting this Sandite defense. They've been doing a great job.
I've liked it all second half, even coming into the halftime.
I bet there's some Gage Kaiser influence somewhere on that.
Let's hope, right? Well, Dallas is his guy. Of course, Dom is his guy. He coaches the defensive ends. So,
Tigers offense jogging back out. 2:45 left to go here in the 4th quarter. 1 timeout. Sand Springs leads 25-21. Ball on the 12-yard line. Big,
long
big,
3rd down.
Big 3rd down here.
Long
for Sand
3rd down.
Springs. In this 4th quarter, doing an excellent job of getting pressure. Can they bring it again? Spar to the right of Younger. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Man in motion. Like that, trips left.
Here comes
Snaps, some
pressure.
pressure, blitz, Drake feint, getting
Boosh.
back there, sack again!
Keegan Gilman.
Sacre bleu. Sandites coming out, getting it done, back-to-back sacks.
That away, Keegan. Like to see you get involved there.
4th down and long. 2:26, clock winding down, 4th down and 21, ball on the 6-yard line.
I don't call his name much, but it's good to see him.
Out in punt formation.
Yeah, you force that right there. That's Sand Springs defense. You force this punt.
Punt is up.
Let it go.
Schlehuber
All right, Schley.
signaling the fair catch. Risky
me.
move.
Scare
Risky
me.
move. Tahlequah with only 1 timeout left. I mean, this is pretty much it. First down here for Sand Springs. That's ball game.
Forced a punt.
Ball will be on the Tahlequah 34-yard line.
Tahlequah just went straight backwards on that offensive series. 2:02 left. Sand Springs takes over. 35.
First down and 10. 2 receivers on the near side. Page in the backfield. Snaps. Hands it off to Page. Page finds the block that he likes. Gets it.
Couple pancakes happening out there. And of course, Riley. He's just a pancake machine.
It's going to be 2nd down and 4.
I see you, Tank Smith. Got to call your name, too. I saw it.
Correction. 2nd down and 5. Ball on the Tigers' 29-yard line. 1:35 left to go. Plenty of time here. Milk the clock. Get a first down.
It's over if you do.
Go on that bus and let Chris Kaiser buy you a Butterfingers.
I know. Oh, exactly right.
1:22 now. Snaps. Hands it off to Page. Page running down, but a flag on the field.
Yeah.
Page gets the first down. Keeps running, but most likely holding. Klink not happy with the late call. Clock stops at 1:10.
That was a quick flag. I mean, man, we hadn't even got to the. We're going to call holding or.
Holding penalty makes it 2nd down and 15.
So that's their 3rd penalty
So the average
of the half.
yeah, the 3-3.
3-3.
That's what when we said that's what they needed to win.
Yep, I'll take it.
2nd down and 15. Ball on the 39-yard line. Clock resumes. Now down to 1 minute. Two receivers left, one right. Shotgun for Webb. Snaps, hands it off to Page. Page finding him more room. Almost cut into his left. Tahlequah will be there to meet him. Gets tackled, and it looks like Tigers will call a timeout. So that'll be the last of Tahlequah's timeouts.
Yep. You can almost run the clocks out here, right here. I'd almost
play
come-
is long enough.
Why wouldn't you come out into the victory formation, take a knee, got 2 downs to burn it, right? They have no more timeouts.
Correct.
I'd come out in the victory formation and burn it up.
So clock stops at 41 seconds. Sand Springs up 25-21. The taste of victory. Close. Ball on the 34-yard line.
I'd come out, burn it up, and watch it click away. Tick, 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 tick. Am I missing something? Can you not do that? I mean, it's a 45-second.
Matheson in. I think
It looks like a victory formation to me.
Yep, it does. They might tell him to scramble a little bit, burn a little bit more time, and then take the knee just to be safe. And that'll do it here.
Yep, that's ball game.
As the clock winds down to 30 seconds.
Great job, Sand Springs. Well-managed game.
Coach Klink. Oh.
Getting on Rutledge. Or, excuse me, Blevins. I don't know what Jacob's doing.
Probably celebrating. So teams lining up there to give the obligatory high five, good game. You know how it goes, Chris. Good job, good job, good job. So final score here at Doc Wadley Stadium. Sand Springs 3-2 on the year now, Mr. Kaiser.
I love it. Great, well-played game. If you fight your way back. I don't like fighting from the behind. We go behind early and find our way back. I mean, 25-21. No points allowed after the 21 mark, and hats off to the Sand Springs defense. Job well done.
Well, folks, we're going to dip right into our post-game show immediately. While the game is still fresh in our minds,
Yep.
Chris, we'll make it brief as always. The fans back home, I'm sure, want to go get a celebratory milkshake.
Absolutely. I do too. Man.
So what stood out? What were the keys for the Sandites to win tonight?
Well, offensive line, you got to give those guys credit, okay? They did a phenomenal job not only protecting but also blocking up front. Took control of the game after half, and then Kenneth Page, I think you just give him like the player of the game. I mean, he did it all. I can't wait to see his final numbers, what he did. The other thing they did, of course, they got out of the funk of all the penalties. I think they only had six flags this game.
That's a great amusement park.
I mean, 6 flags, exactly. So you're so funny. But anyway, job well done. Back on track. So moves to 3-2.
Folks, we'll be back home next week at our beloved Memorial Stadium. But unfortunately, a very tough game, arguably our second toughest game of the year behind Bixby. We are playing a 4-0, which will
probably a 5-0.
They will be. I have the score pulled up right now against Booker T.
Good. What is the score?
Stillwater's up 38-6.
38-6. So they're going to be 5-0, 6-8-2, ranked number 1, well-deserved number 1.
Absolutely.
A very mature quarterback in Gundy. I watched an interview with him this week on the Your View channel, and I was so impressed. I called my wife. I said, "Come listen to this young man." And just a great interview, just so mature. So
Coach Klink, I don't know if he'll be stressing or what, but that'll be a tough game. You're definitely going to want to tune in next week for that. Chris Kaiser will be back. He'll be on the show. He'll be bringing his expert analysis of the game. I'll be alongside
I
with
will
him.
watch these games. I will watch Stillwater's games. I'll bring the all my analysis for next week, and I'm excited. And I'm a strong, but Sand Springs will find a way. So, but they're gonna have to play their best. So it'll be a great matchup. I'm glad it is at home. I'm also glad that Dom is going to be back into the lineup, team captain. So excited for next week.
All right, one last time here on Sandite TV as the Sandites come away on the road with a win 25-21 over the Tigers. I'm Asa Lucas.
And Chris Kaiser, thanks for tuning in. Gold Fever.
Gold Fever, folks.